This is microphone 2. Hello there. Here we are. I think I need to come closer. Is this better?
Have you had lunch?
I'm hungry.
Microphone for lunch. Welcome to the ACF VSU podcast, How's Your Traffic, where we dive into the heart of college life with us as we explore the crossroads of faith, spirituality, and personal growth. Whether you're steadfast in your beliefs, just dipping your toes into spirituality, or anywhere in between, join us for real stories, honest questions, and open discussions. Let's navigate these transformative years together with curiosity as our compass. Let's get started.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. That was good. Hey, guys. That was good.
All right, so
We're back.
We're back. That was Michael there judging my intro.
For context, it took me like 20 minutes to do that last time. So.
Yeah, and so welcome, folks. I'm Day.
I'm Camille.
I'm Michael.
Yeah, and we're back.
Here. And you guys are here.
Yeah, you guys are here, which is the most important thing. Which means that episode 1, which I know was a little one, you made it. You were curious enough to join us, and then episode 2, you stuck around. You're back. Yep. In fact, Michael, I think you had some cool, stats. What do you call it? For the people listening. Let's get some shout outs.
Yes. Insights coming in from Spotify. Mercy. Yeah. Okay, so just want to shout out our listeners from Belgium. We got Belgium in the house.
Belgium.
We got a big up Jamaica.
Hey, my people.
Our people. Amen.
All right.
But we have listeners from Belgium, Jamaica, and here in the United States too. So
thank you guys.
Just want to say kudos. Thank you guys for joining us. Hey, if there's anybody out there that is from El Salvador, okay, díganle a la gente que por favor escuchen. El Salvador. Let's get El Salvador in the stats on there so we can give you a shout out.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's get started. What are we talking about today, Michael?
So today we're talking about the journey of faith and identity formation in our college lives.
Yes, but before that, how was y'all's traffic?
Yeah,
who wants to go first?
Right,
yes, almost forgot.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
Why don't you start us off? How was your traffic, Camille?
Listen, y'all, it's been a day.
Mercy.
And the day ain't over. Let's see. I'm spiritually, it's been a heavy. I don't know what day it is, but wherever we are in the week, it's been heavy so far. But we're still in the car.
Amen.
We didn't get out of the car.
Amen.
It almost
still on the highway.
Come on, somebody.
We're just riding in silence.
We're still there. But school and just relationship, friends, it's a lot going on. But I'm somehow managing it. I've been pressing into my prayer life, and that's been keeping me afloat, as well as just being really reflective about my decisions and stuff. So here we are. I'm making it, y'all. It's just been a day.
All right.
Who's next?
Day.
Okay, how's my traffic?
How's your traffic?
Guys, how do I say this? It is the 101 freeway from LA, for those who get that reference, at 5:30 p.m.
That's bad anywhere.
That's bad anywhere. Or Atlanta, right? I just got a lot going on. And I'm not even in college because, hey, you're a former college student here. So listen, to you college folks listening, on this side of the spectrum, it can get trafficky, okay? A lot of stuff can happen. So I'm just juggling a lot with what I got to do with work. And of course, trying to give my family time and ensuring that we got, some good balance. It's just tough. Yeah. And actually, I'm preparing for an event which I would do a plug into, but I'm just realizing now, by the time this airs,
it is on the Instagram.
It is on the Instagram. So hopefully you came out and you're listening to this retrospectively. Yes. And but yeah, my traffic is kind of crazy right now, and I feel like everything you said, Camille, I feel it. So kind of on this end of the spectrum. How's your traffic, Mike?
Please,
traffic.
I hope it's lighter.
I don't know. My traffic is a bit heavy, you know.
Okay.
Kind of getting congested. But yeah, just have a lot of stuff going on in life with school. Everything's kind of coming to a head and kind of just the reality of things are kind of settling in. I'm graduating. Countdown, graduating. And this semester's just been so much more than what I expected it to be.
And you're graduating.
I'm graduating, yeah. I thought it would be smooth sailing, but it's been like
it's
been one of the busiest semesters I've had by far. But I'm enjoying it. Spiritually, you know, just trying to get that balance in. But it's just been busy and things have been going on. So, but we are afloat. We're still here.
All our cars are still moving.
Yeah, all our cars are still moving.
Have you even had a chance to even have senioritis?
I wanted to. I really did. And I was like, I'm going to just take some of it. And then this semester didn't let me.
Wow.
I'm trying.
But grades are still right.
Yeah. It is not. I'm not being allowed senioritis at all. So.
Oh, wow.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep fighting the good fight. Yeah. It looks like we're all in kind of a heavy traffic situation here. And that's life. That's life.
The ebbs and flows.
So to those of you listening, if you right now are overwhelmed, if you are stuck in a traffic so deep that you can get outside of the car. Hey, did we tell this story? We were stuck in traffic so deep. And we were doing a caravan. Hey, this is a really good story. So I was in front of the caravan and these guys were following me and the traffic was so bad that I was able to open my door, the driver's door, take out my cup from Taco Bell, I think it was, or something. It was a drink from Taco Bell. Yeah. Put it down, close my door, move up a little bit, and Michael he was behind me. He opened his door, picked it up, and accepted the drink.
What you do when you're bored.
That's how slow it was,
It seems like it's a metaphor for our lives right now. But let's get started here with the first discussion question that we got for today, because since our lives are kind of trafficky right now, we are going to give you a little bit of a shorter episode today.
Yes.
So thanks for tuning in, but we want to make these a little bit not too short, not too long. Okay. Yeah. But what's our first discussion question, Camille?
Oh, okay. So we are going to talk about how spiritual instability has occurred during our college years. Like, what has our experience been with that? Just, maintaining.
Spiritual instability. I guess the opposite of spiritual stability. Yeah. Can we paint a picture of what spiritual stability looks like? How would you define that?
That's a good question.
I think we should not confuse stability with, I don't know how to say it, because you're always going to have those ups and downs in your spiritual walk. But I think stability has to do with your foundational understanding of like what you believe in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, because everyone has those pits and mountaintops.
That's really interesting. Let me ask then a follow-up question to what you just said. Does that mean then, in your mind, Camille, that this question of stability is something that is, I guess it happens once and then you don't kind of deal with it later? Because what you just said is like, as long as we are rooted in what we believe, if I heard you correctly, then that means we're stable. But then do we ever stop learning? Does that ever like become unstable?
That's good.
So many thoughts flowing through my mind right now. Because you said a lot there. Do you want to hop in?
I'm trying to think about it. Man.
No, we're you did this on purpose. Yeah. No, we're always evolving. Yeah. In our walk. That's a churchy term, y'all.
Walk.
In our journey.
In our journey.
Yes. Yeah. Our spiritual.
We got to think about Alex.
Yeah. Shout out.
Alex, by the way, for those who are new, while Camille thinks, is you guys. So it's this fourth chair here.
Yes.
We're trying to think about you as we talk.
Yeah, you're always. I'm trying to keep track of what you said. My brain. Yeah, we're always on that journey. So
maybe like that journey gets stalled
Yeah.
And we're on that journey no matter where we are in our spiritual walk, spiritual journey.
See, now I'm getting
But
confused.
but maybe, and that doesn't determine our stability, or instability, but maybe when that journey just kind of, takes a standstill. It's at a standstill, and we're like questioning our foundation and where we're kind of maybe that's what you're thinking about, and that's what I kind of thought of when you said
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I was just looking at Camille's definition here because I think it's really interesting that we do have a foundation, but I think we have introduced another concept here, which is the concept of a journey.
Yeah.
So our understanding is then something that we believe, but what we believe is a journey. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
I guess if I were to use how's your traffic type of metaphor, the understanding or that fundamental thing is when we type in the GPS the address that we're going to.
Ooh, there's a word in there.
All right. And then the actual journey is us going.
Yeah.
And sometimes on that road, this question of instability has to do with there was an accident and there's, a delay.
Yeah.
Or there's traffic, as we're using this metaphor, heavy traffic that is making us unstable, or at least our ETA is becoming different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But we've spoken metaphorically, right? Now let's speak literally. What does that mean? And the question again, what was the prompt? It's like during college years, what is spiritual instability? Because what we're saying is spiritual instability. That is to say that this very important component, at least of our core values, which is spirituality and our belief in God, that may take the back burner or the sideline, which I think we don't want it to. But the pressures and the expectations of this life and what we got to get done kind of get in the way. There are those car accidents. So how do you cope with? How do you manage that?
How do I manage that?
Like practically, like what do you actually do?
Oh man, that's hard because in retrospect, like I know, like I just keep. It's a matter of faith, I think.
Okay.
It's like even though I'm questioning and I'm like those car accidents happen, like there's still a little speck of faith and understanding. Like if I just get through this a little bit longer, or like I give a benefit of a doubt, then like I'm back where, back at a place of stability. Like it's like when I was saying, we were talking about the other day, like that constant of God being there. In retrospect, I can see that now, but in the moment, I'm like, I just need to like just hold on a little bit. And I know it's gonna, it sucks, but like I just need to hold on and kind of just keep kind of pushing into what I'm doing, even though I may not understand it now. It's like I just got to keep going.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, it's like focusing on the little bit that I got to do today.
Yeah.
Instead of, I mean, it's nice to look at the bigger picture, right? I think that's what that fundamental typing in the address to the GPS. It's good to look at the bigger picture, but almost to survive, you just got to think about, okay, what do I have to do today?
Yeah.
And forget about tomorrow. And maybe this is what Jesus was kind of talking about. Hey, don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow has worries of themselves.
Yes.
Right? He says, like, worry about today. Maybe that there was sanity. What about you, Camille? How do you practically keep that spiritual foundation stable with all the traffic coming at your way?
Well, right now, I'm definitely in this space where I could get uprooted a bit. But what I've been doing is having honest conversations with God about how I feel. And in my heart of hearts, I have this faith and belief in God's work in my life and what he's doing. But above that, like of that foundational belief, are those doubts, and you don't always feel God or see what He's doing, and so yeah, the honest conversations, and then just trying to read the Bible because it's a practical, it's tangible. I don't know if that's the right word, but it just reminds me of the journey of others.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of parts of the Bible that I don't understand. That's a whole nother conversation. But
there are also parts that you can relate with.
Yeah.
And that fits kind of your situation.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I
yeah.
do if I'm feeling like things are waning.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually answered the question properly.
I think you did. I mean, it's your experience.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, the former college student. So it's not happening to me now, but it certainly did, I think what I found most difficult in my own experience when I was in college, not that long ago, by the way, is, I always had this thing that I said, man, these professors are ridiculous. They are so self-centered. I don't mean any of that. I'm just saying that whenever they assign us assignments, it's as if they're the only professors.
Oh, yes.
And they have no consideration to the fact, and maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a professor. I actually know a professor. I'm going to ask him that.
You should. I want to know.
I'll ask him that and I'll bring it next time. Don't they realize that we have 5 other classes and they're all saying, do this assignment and turn it in here? But just realistically speaking, it's impossible. It's literally and physically, because we live within time and space, impossible. And we make the impossible happen every day as college students, right? Because I'm saying right now it's impossible, and yet we accomplish these tasks. We turn in the assignments, but there's a sacrifice. There's an expense. We either stay up late and sacrifice our health. I mean, do we really want to be doing assignments, sacrificing our health? Or in this question, in this scenario here, we are compromising perhaps a very important aspect of our core values, which is the spiritual component. And so how did I navigate through that as the former college student? It was difficult, but I learned this one lesson here. And that was that time, again, is finite. Time is like money in a sense that you only have the money that you have. And with time, there's no such thing as a credit card. Like you can't get more time and then pay it later. And you can't even save. It's not like you have rollover hours that you'll have the next day. You have none of that. So I think the first step that helped me was just realizing that. Just coming into terms and say, I can't do everything. And then it forces me now to choose. And I hate choosing. Because both are important in my life. This assignment is important, and then my spirituality is important. So then it forced me to choose which one, at least for me, is more important. And I came to the realization, you know what? As much as I want to, this class, these grades, they're going to be gone in 6 years. They're going to be gone in 4 years. It's not going to, I'm going to take the information and learn it. But let's be real here. A lot of the way education happens is just regurgitation. Like you just cram like in your short-term memory for the test, you spill it, get the grade, get the A, but then it's gone. And like 10 days, and the next day, in the next 30 minutes, it may be gone. Right. So I had to say, there's that, or my spiritual journey with God, which I don't ever want to stop. So I just have to choose. And then just choose. At the end of the day, I won't have these grades, but I will have God. At least I believe that I'll have God, and I'll always have God. So then, as hard as that choice was, I did it. I chose God. I just chose to say, I know I got this assignment to work on, but I'm just going to choose God. And I'm going to choose to shut down for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and just give this a little time. You know what's cool about my experience? Remember, I'm talking as a former college student, all right? Somehow, some way, whenever I chose God, over the other, the other worked itself out somehow, some way. And there's so many stories.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But I think, and yet whenever I chose the other one, right? Because I had experience where I chose both. There was a lot of stress.
Yeah.
So at least for me in my experience, whenever I chose God and to give him that time, somehow, some way, everything else kind of worked out.
I'll second that. That's how I feel right now, because I've had to do a bit of sacrificing, and I've been blessed.
It's worth it. Yeah. It's definitely worth it. You feel it, but like it's definitely worth it.
I can get things done. I have peace of mind. Anyways. It's been fun, y'all.
Yep, we gotta go.
I know that was a bit of a teaser.
Yeah.
But we thank you guys so much for journeying with us, and we hope that your traffic is not as crazy as our traffic. But we want to let you know that we are here to share, support, and learn together. And if our stories resonated with you, or if you're just beginning your, questioning and seeking in life, just know that you're not alone. Stay curious, stay open, and let's keep the conversation going. And we'll see you next episode.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.